Good morning. This week we are learning two new suffixes that we can add to sometimes change a verb into a noun. The first suffix that we're going to be looking at is the suffix er. Okay, so when we are looking at a verb, we can assume that this man is writing, right? So he writes. So if I wanted to make him into a person, I don't want to use the verb write. He is a writer. So I would add the suffix er to the verb write. Now, as you can tell, you can probably guess that she is a dancer, but we changed that verb dance and we changed it into a noun. So the suffix er makes her into a person. So we add er and she becomes a dancer. Now, in this one, we can assume that she is a news reporter because it says it. She's holding a microphone. But if I were to think of the verb that represents that, she is reporting. She reports. But if I wanted to give her and make her into a person as having a career, she is a reporter. I'm just adding and tacking on that er to the base word. So most of these are going to be base words, words that can stand on their own, okay, because they are verbs. Now, our second suffix that we're looking at is or. Now, or is a little bit different from They both mean a person, right? But if I were to think of that he is wearing a stethoscope, he's a doctor. Would we say that he's a doctor who what, right? So doct is not the base word there. That's a root word, right? So he is a doctor. Let's look at this little man right here. He's holding a pitchfork, it looks like, so he might work on a farm. I just messed it up. He's supposed to be on this side. He's supposed to be on this side. Put him on this side. He is a farmer, right? And then on this very last one, we can look at this man. It's another word for a teacher. Ooh, teacher's also a good one that ends with er. The verb is teach. But in this case, he is an instructor. You could have an instructor for a class, a workout class, or even a class that you're learning about. Now, your turn. You're going to try to think of as many words as you can that end with the suffix and or. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we did use the suffix but we used it when we were comparing it with the suffix est. So I don't want to see words that have smaller or bigger or larger. Those are words that we use to compare. I only want to see words that have the meaning of it's a person, writer, dancer, teacher, reporter, farmer. If you have any questions, let us know.